First of all, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the Royal Government of Cambodia, the Republics of Korea governments, the UN and UN agency and UN country team who host this very inspiring event for all of us here. And I also would like to thank to my colleague from civil society who've been in this takeover in this room as well, especially civil society from Cambodia, who've been with us in the national consultation, sub-national consultation on the post-2015 development agenda, as well as the mean of implementation since 2013. Civil society in Cambodia with the financial support and technical support from our international community as well as from the UN country team. In 2013 we have financial support from UNFPA. Dr. Mark is here. We also would like to congratulate for your support. And also the Claire over here, we would like also to thank for your meaningful support as well. In the 2013, we discussed among civil society as well as development partner at the regional and sub-national level with more than 250 participants from different stakeholders to discuss on what are the key priorities to be in the global development agenda. And in the second round dialogue in 2014, we have 2 regional consultations and 2 national consultations with more than 350 participants from different stakeholders, including private sectors and also youth, discussing about implementation and partnership as well as the engagement of civil society. So from this consultation in 2013 and 2014, we have learned and agreed numbers of key priorities that Cambodians should be more focused on, especially on social development, including health educations, the inclusive economic development, especially employment for the youth and the other peoples, ecological, especially sustainable environmental for Cambodians, and good governance, inclusive partnership, and the human rights as a core or fundamental for the development of Cambodia. During the discussion, especially the September this year, we had the multi-dialogue organized by the Royal Government of Cambodia with the support from the UN country team. We have learned that the Royal Government of Cambodia recognizes the role of civil society beyond the service delivery and the social welfare. And now we're going to adapt the country development cooperation partnership strategies and to reflect the role of civil society as the advocacy as well as the policy dialogue with the government as well. So there's a very good commitment from the Royal Government of Cambodia. We would like to extend our sincere thanks for this commitment. The partnership, we also understand that the partnership should be equally valued and based on trust and mutual respect and meaningful. That we believe as a society also believe, and maybe also the government believe, especially the Ministry of Interior has adopted the social accountability framework in place. And I think last week we also discussed about open government partnership with also our senior minister and the president of anti-corruption unit and Ministry of Interior joins us, and they also send a strong commitment to promote open government partnership, which is we believe that is the way that can promote the partnership between civil society and government, and especially the trust as well. We also see that the engagement from the start, especially joint decision making, joint planning, joint implementation, and joint monitoring should be in place. Then we recommend to have, because government of Cambodia with the joint partnership with the development partner have established numbers of tools, especially a coordination tool. We have 19 technical working groups. The government development cooperation committees, and also CDF, Cooperation Development Forum, etc., etc. But we see that there is a need to improve for that, especially the quality of this mechanism in order to ensure that genuine and meaningful engagement with civil society are there. We also see that I do not have the way forward, but just additional recommendation, which this unbusiness unfinished business that we all need to be curious on this, especially first we need to have a mechanism to promote that promotes horizontal and triangle partnership, especially how the civil society, private sectors, and the government can work together more meaningfully and genuinely. The second is it's so important, mutual accountability is not just only a government person in the language himself, but the meaningful mutual accountability from government, civil society, and the private sector. So all development actors need to be transparent, accountable, as well as open and receptive for the external inputs, and also feedback why you take this input and why you're not taking this input. So it's more the interactive manners. The third is also important, is a sustainable resource mobilization. I think we also discussed about fiscal financial climate. Especially Cambodia is in the process of turning from the LDC country to low middle income countries, and maybe some of the countries in this room also try to move from LDC country to low middle income country. So the sustainable resource mobilization should also be in place in order to help the civil society to exercise the rising role to participate in the development process. One of the suggestions is that there is a need to have the National Trust Fund Initiative that can empower or inspire civil society to participate in the development process. Fourth is about private sectors must be operate their business within the context of national and international commitment, especially should promote the corporate social responsibilities and also in the human rights frameworks as well. Last but not least, we also civil society believe that partnership cannot be done or effectively be implemented without having the good regulations and legal framework and policy. So this must promote and protect the human rights, the freedom of expression, assembly, association, and especially access to information. So in conclusion, I think the civil society need all this regulation and framework as well as the operation to be in the enabled environment for civil society to participate meaningfully. And we are ready as a society to choose the cooperative rather than competitive, and also to choose consistency rather than complexity. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope it's come up with this 5 minutes. Thank you.